Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we got to wrap up season number 1 with those Cleveland Browns, and we got to recap the year as well. So, in the wild card round, you got the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Eagles, and the Rams, those Ravens and those Broncos, those Seahawks and those Falcons. And, of course, we can't forget that Jay Feely kicked the most field goals in the season for those New York Football Giants. AFC North. The Bengals, they won the division. The Ravens are also going to the playoffs. The Steelers and the Browns finished 7-9. The Colts, they win the AFC South, 12-4. The Jaguars finished 8-8. The Texans and the Titans, they bring up the bottom. The AFC East, you got those Patriots at 12-4. The Jets, they finished behind them at 7-9. The Broncos and the Chiefs, they're both going to the postseason, representing the AFC West. In the whole AFC, the Bengals are the number 1 seed. In the NFC North, the Packers, they're representing the North, going to the postseason. The Falcons are representing the South at 9-7. They go into the postseason as well. Representing the NFC East, got the Cowboys. They are the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Eagles are also going to the playoffs at 8-8. 10-6, the Rams won the NFC West, and the Seahawks at 9-7. They got themselves a wild card bid. Phillip Rivers had a QB rating of 74.6, 2,992 yards passing, 12 TDs, but 18 interceptions. Rushing yards, Trump candidate, 1,126, averaging 4.1 yards per carry, and he had 6 TDs. Braylon Edwards, he could win Offensive Rookie of the Year, 79 receptions, 4 TDs. Kellen Winslow will not be on the team next year. We will be shipping him out for obvious reasons. If you don't know, Google it. And let's move on. Our O-line will be upgraded, but our O-line is looking pretty good right now. We do not have the highest overall guys, but the way that we ran the football, especially the second half of the season, I think this is the direction of the team. All right, we have 4 out of the 5 guys are Pro Bowlers on our O-line. Again, they're not the highest overall, so we will look to upgrade it if we can. And trading Kellen Winslow might be able to move that along a little bit further. When it comes to tackles for loss, Thompson, he led the team. When it came to sacks, my boy Lang, he led the team. When it came to tackles overall, Sean Jones with 82 led the team. INTs went to Ty Law with 7 of them things. You test the law, you're going to lose. QB rating goes to Tom Brady. Most passing yards goes to Peyton Manning. TDs. He had 31 of them things. That's tied for 4th, or that is 4th for him. Tied for the league is Bolger with 33 and Favre with 33. Brad Johnson, 6 INTs. That's the low man. Mark Brunell also had 6. And then Brett Favre threw 26 INTs. 26 of them things. He said, I'm going to chuck this thing. And the DB was like, thank you very much. Amon Green, he has over 1,800 yards rushing plus 15 TDs. The most TDs, though, go to Jamal Lewis. 22 of them things. He also averaged 4.4 yards per carry. 152.1 yards per game with the LT, but you can see he only carried the rock 154 times for 700 yards, so he missed the majority of the season, it looks like. Chad Johnson, 97 receptions, 1,326 yards. He also had 9 TDs, but the most yards goes to Marvin Harrison. Starvin' Marvin, 1,500 yards receiving. TDs goes to Torrey Holt with 13 yards per game. Also goes to Starvin' Marvin. When it comes to the O-line, our boys are up there again, man. Pancake City here in Cleveland. And again, we'll probably look to find a running back in the draft. But I love Trung, so if you're a fan of Trung, Trung is going to be that man until he finds somebody who can be a better man than him, if you know what I mean. Derek Brooks had the most tackles in the whole league. But again, we had 5 guys that led the league in tackles for loss. So our defense needs to get upgraded. We have got to win games. But, hey, there is some positive things going on in Cleveland this season. We also had the most picks by our DB cornerback, future Hall of Famer, Ty Law from Michigan. Anyways, let's move on to the Pro Bowl. Manning, Brady, Plummer, Lewis, Johnson, Davis, Richardson, Pass, Harrison, Johnson, Ocho Cinco, Ocho Cinco, Hines Ward, man. I mean, the AFC North is going to be a problem for years to come, man. We're probably going to have 2 teams represent the division in the postseason. I could see that like the whole time in this franchise. I did a poll. You guys said you want these franchises to go at least 7+ years. So I'm thinking maybe 10 years and then we call it. I might do another poll to see what's going on because I know my Falcons won. It seems like it's been taking kind of a long time, but we are in year 6. I do plan on still doing a Ravens franchise at some point and a Detroit Lions franchise at some point. I did say Ravens before the Detroit Lions most likely, even though there was a poll again. But if the Cleveland Browns franchise gets further ahead enough, we probably will go with the Ravens first. All right, just want to throw that out there. Anyways, man, Bolger, Favre, Hasselbeck. You also got Green, McAllister, and Clinton Portis. Mike Alstott up that got Big Mike. Santana Moss, the little boss. Eric Johnson, he was a solid tight end, man. You also got Jason Witten, the homie. Yo, Jason can still get done. He's slow as molasses. Y'all saw the game last night. That boy is slower than slow, but he still gets it done. So much respect to the big homie Jason Witten from Tennessee. He is still doing his thing. But let's be real. The man's broadcasting skills, they weren't the best, but, with practice, any and everything can get better. So maybe he'll get back in the booth one day, the big homie Jason Witten, though. Speaking of Dallas Cowboys, DeMarcus Ware, as a rookie, he made it to the Pro Bowl. I was hoping that Braylon Edwards, as a rookie, will make it to the Pro Bowl for those Cleveland Browns. It didn't happen, though. You see the receivers that got there. The receivers in the AFC, they're going to be a problem for Braylon Edwards to crack in. But I think we can do it if we make him our primary target, which we kind of did this season already. So, Amon Green, MVP honors. That's right. Over 1,800 yards, had 15 TDs, and averaged 5 yards per carry. He also was Offensive Player of the Year. It would be good to see some other people win MVP besides quarterbacks. I understand why quarterbacks win it, but come on, man. Come on, man. Anyways, Offensive Rookie of the Year does go to the homie Braylon Edwards from Michigan. So the Michigan men on the team are represented. Frank Gore and Alex Smith both finished in the top 5 for Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's what's up, man. My boys, Niners, representing. You know what I'm saying? DeMarcus Ware, he won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB went to Peyton. Green was the running back. Big Shelton, Offensive Lineman of the Year, man. So, again, not the best year for Cleveland, but I'm going to take a 7-9 season. So, the Chiefs, they go to New England and beat the Patriots. The Eagles fall to the Rams, so it will be no rematch. Ravens beat the Broncos, and the Falcons beat the Seahawks. The Chiefs, they beat the Bengals. The Bengals were the number 1 seed. They do not move on. The Cowboys are the number 1 seed in the NFC. They do move on. The Colts over the Ravens, and those Packers fall at home to the Rams. So the Chiefs, they go to Indy, and that's where the ride ends. The Colts are going to be taking on the Cowboys. The Cowboys beat the Rams in the NFC Championship game. So we got a blue Super Bowl. Colts taking on the Cowboys. We will be simming that game, and when I say sim, I mean we're going to have computer versus computer. We're going to show it because it's different. The reason why I didn't show it for the Dolphins franchise, again, it was Raiders versus the Buccaneers like it was in real life the year before. I didn't want to see that again, even though the Raiders won it this time around. Cool. So the Browns, I like where we're going. I like where we're headed, man. It should be a fun offseason. We got some trade bait in Kellen Winslow. Shame on him for doing those nasty things that he did. He will not be on this team any further. But that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope the rest of the day is the best of your day. I'm gone. Peace, love, hot sauce.